Again, with some of the top players of this age level for the U.S. not released by their MLS clubs or their European clubs for training camp. Still plenty of talent in this U.S. team, of course. Some questions from observers coming in as to where some of their creativity might come from open play. So it's a big opportunity, of course, for the players that have gotten the call for this tournament to show that they can make an impact at this age level and beyond. The U.S. will be looking for some of those bursts of creativity from their midfield, from their wingers. They force a turnover here, and it's a shooting opportunity for Klapia. It was fairly tame in the end for Carlos Bray. He makes his second save. The United States causing some issues for Haiti with that press. And now they have another free kick as they start to assert themselves more. Looking for the run of Berchimas. Haiti should have this covered, although not convincingly. It's going to be the first corner of the match for the U.S. As Carlos Bray came out, that is defender Tanis Markadans, feeling he couldn't take a chance and leave it for him. It'll be the second corner, actually, for the U.S. Had one earlier from that far flag. Dylan Vanny again take. Vanny with the outswinging ball toward the top of the 6-yard box, and rising up was Brandon Days. He is a threat in the air. We've seen him score in USL Championship this year from corners. Center back getting up. He'll play right back sometimes as well. There's Gonzalo Segares. Had a distinguished career with Chicago Fire in MLS. Over 250 appearances for them. Won a U.S. Open Cup during his time there. Born in San Jose, Costa Rica. And his counterpart, Raul Gonzalez. Just taking over this U20 side not long ago after that long career in Cuba. Cuba earlier today, a nice win over El Salvador in this Group A. 3-0 the final there. The United States will play El Salvador next, and then Cuba in their other group matches. Ruben Ramos. Ramos hasn't been involved too much in these early exchanges. Now down the left side, that was a good ball around the corner. Sliding was Torquato to keep it alive. Now Colin Gusky. Gusky, a homegrown player for Orlando City. He's had some senior team minutes. He'll be one of the players they'll likely look to hold down that midfield at this tournament. Again with them. Sin was invited. They had 3 runners in the box, too. It's good defending again from Tanis Markadans. He's had a couple important clearances for them. Good interplay. Vanny down in the corner after exchanging with Torquato. And then the ball in. Simple for Bray this time. It's a good southpaw toss out from him. See the speed on display from Emerson Lais. Lais to the end line. He goes down. Some shouts for a penalty from the Haitian fans. Not too many appeals from the players. And we play on. Again, there is VAR in this tournament. We saw the VAR room before kickoff. Crystal Sobers is the lead VAR tonight. So they will take a look at that, of course. So no goals through 21 minutes. U.S. 2 shots on target. Haiti with the first mild penalty shot of the game. Credit both sides for maintaining their focus well through that stoppage that we had when the lights briefly went out. The U.S. team held their training camp in Salt Lake to help prepare for the elevation here in Puebla. It's about 7,000 feet above sea level here. Semifinals and the final due to be played at the Estadio Banorte, formerly Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, which of course famously is at elevation as well. So the United States preparing for that in their pre-tournament training. Alexander Shaw plays for Inter Miami. Shouts for handball, and that is given. Free kick for Haiti, nearly halfway through this opening half. U.S. with nearly 75% of the ball through this opening quarter of the match. Haiti trying this left side as often as they can. They feel they have something there with Emerson Lais. Little pocket in the midfield for a moment for Rami Fabulous. Long lift in, but nobody making the run in blue, and it was overhit, even if they had. Sean Brun, one of a couple MLS Academy players in this Haitian roster. Mentioned he's with Sounders Academy. Day 2 of the tournament. A couple weeks here in Mexico to crown this year's U20 champions. Mexico, the defending champs. Here comes the U.S. breaking lines well to the edge of the area and it's off the other side of the bar. Second ball is blocked. Vanny had a great chance on the follow-up, and out comes the goalkeeper, Bray. And he chooses not to calm things for Haiti. He wants to start a counter the other way, but it was missed by Lais. And a frantic moment ends with the score still at 0-0. It was great line-breaking play by the U.S., and it was inches away from producing the opening goal. Days. Berchimas. Now Haiti looking to transition. U.S. working to shut down that service to Lais. First time ball from the middle of the park toward Berchimas, but overhit this time. Well, here's the chance for the United States a moment ago. And it just rattles the other side of the bar, and then Vanny thinks he's scoring on the follow-up. It was Clapilla initially. Then Vanny, I think he was going to angle that toward the far corner. Great block. So Haiti under pressure, but holding out so far. They are the kind of side that if you let them hang around, they can't hurt you. It was almost an excellent ball as it nearly stayed in play by the end line. Mexico, the host nation, the favorites coming into this tournament. They've been able to name more of a first choice roster at the U20 level. And again, the U.S. already qualified for the Olympics since they're the host nation for 2028. But there's one more spot available to everybody else in this tournament. Mexico, of course, determined to be that other side that goes to the Olympics out of CONCACAF. But everyone else has that opportunity as well. It's the United States who had won the previous 3 U20 championships in CONCACAF before 2024 when they were seconds away from making it 4 straight before Mexico rallied late to win that final. Mexico with 14 U20 titles in CONCACAF in their history, by far the most. Not much to do so far in goal for Kane Rizvanovic. He's been on loan with Brooklyn FC this year in their debut season in USL Championship from Minnesota United. Gusky. They need him to distribute well in this tournament. And Berchimas, clever touch. Going 1v1. Will dispossess. And this throw belongs to Haiti. Berchimas has had links to Bayern Munich. So still tons of potential, still 18 years old, after making his MLS debut at the age of 16. Many feel that the United States' chances of reclaiming their crown at this tournament this year will likely hinge on Berchimas. A good ball out of the back, and Haiti with a chance to go in transition. Here comes Franco Celestin. Squares it centrally for Lais. Lais dragging it onto his left. It is Lais back to his right, and the pullback toward the penalty spot. Crowded out there. It's laid back for the hit that's deflected into the arms of Rizvanovic, who makes his first save of the night. And a big chance for Haiti, and they can't capitalize. Well, Lais seemed like he had a great chance to shoot with his left after beating his man initially in the penalty box, but he chose to drag it back onto his right, and then he was surrounded and had to lay it off. As much as they have improved as a federation over the last decade, Haiti, it's talked about them getting to the World Cup last summer. What a great moment and a great appearance that was for them. That finishing in the final third sometimes has been the thing that has held them back from progressing even further at times in tournaments over the last handful of years. 30 minutes gone. The U.S. looking to open the scoring now. Edge of the area, trying to dance his way through. Then with the right foot, it balloons over, claiming a corner from a deflection, but the referee says no. Dylan Vanny saying that his shot was deflected. Here was the chance for Lais a moment ago. Could have shot with the left perhaps, but tried to be unselfish and lay it off instead for Nikolai Pierre. Pierre found 4 red and white striped shirts around him. Haiti, though, at the Gold Cup last summer, they had a couple matches where they were well on top, especially against Saudi Arabia, as this will be a free kick for them. And they just couldn't find finishes at the key moments. But a national program that has done so well in recent years, mostly playing matches away from home at neutral sites. Hanging tough with the U.S. through the opening half hour plus. And their opener at this tournament. Here's Lais again. Good control by one spell of possession in the game so far for Haiti. The U.S. trying to press them back. That header back was a little bit loose. The U.S. gets bailed out by the foul. Brandon Day is trying to chest it back for his captain, Christopher Cups, and Cups able to step and just get to it. Ahead of the on-rushing Nikolai Pierre. He left with a high boot in. Yeah, very high it turns out. Not sure if that was the studs that caught Cups or the nose, or if it was something else, but Christopher Cups, one of the top prospects on this roster, known for being a good ball-playing center back. Captained the U.S. to the knockout rounds of the U-17 World Cup last year. It's a fine touch from Klapia, but good team defending by Haiti. 6 shots now for the United States, 3 for Haiti over the first 33 and a half. Here's Klapia again. He's been the most dangerous player for them so far. And now Berchimas laying it along, and it's dragged just wide. Their best look so far, and it fell to Ruben Ramos, who hadn't really sparked to life before that moment, and then just missed that far post. This is good from Berchimas, and Ramos didn't hesitate, taking it first time. U.S. looking to build momentum again. Back comes Days. Now Vanny. And with the right foot, it's Bray. Third shot on target for the United States. Good run out of the back by Chris Applewhite. That leads to good combination play. Here's Vanny. And Berchimas turning it goalwards, but it was blocked. Down off the chest. May have been Markedon again. Did that ball go out of play? Apparently not. On goes Lais. And Lais trying to accelerate away. then surrounded by two, and finally loses it. It's been a great game. U.S. on top for the most part, as expected, but Haiti, plenty of exciting potential on the counter at any moment. And they've shown that a few times. Here's Gusky. Torquato and Gusky, and Torquato again. Good combination between those two. Torquato keeps it in by the corner, clips it along for Vanny. Vanny's pullback intended for a clip. Some glimpses of good build-up play from the U.S. in this first half. Set piece is always important in a short tournament. I figure to be critical for the United States, especially if they can get themselves to the latter stages. You have some height that could potentially make a difference in some of these games. In from Vanny. Out comes the keeper. It's a good punch in traffic. Down by Gusky. Thinking about shooting. Gusky clips it instead. Far side. Open man, and they score! Klapia, who had clipped the underside of the bar about 15 minutes ago, buried it in the top corner this time. And the lights are on for the red, white, and blue at the U20 Championship. This was good patient work from Gusky, and he chose not to shoot. And he looked everybody in blue off, and they completely forgot about Klapia, who rifled it in that corner. It's a good screen as well from Christopher Cups. Shields off his man to make sure Klapia was totally unmarked at that back stick. And Klapia did the rest. Didn't he do it well? We talked about the importance of Colin Gusky in this tournament for the U.S., how they need him to be a good distributor of the ball in that midfield. In that moment, more than just good distribution, an assist opened up that Haitian defense. Now they want more. And Torquato won't catch up to that. Deft touch for Berchimas. Confidence boosted from that opening goal for the U.S. Interesting to see the United States approach now for the last 5 minutes of this first half. They've gotten themselves in front. Some national teams in a situation like this would say, let's just manage it to halftime and make sure we get there with the lead. But the U.S., of course, one of the favorites in this tournament. And goal differential, very important in group stages of tournaments like this. Especially this particular one where everybody gets seeded 1 through 8. Based on their performance in the group stage to determine those matchups in the quarterfinals. So the U.S. will not want to sit back too much over the end of this first half. Haiti feeling they should have had a free kick there with Emerson Lais. Marvin Santos was trying to press. Lapia making himself a complete nuisance to Haiti. All around that attacking third. It's his finish that has the U.S. on top as the flag goes up. Another look at that assist from Gusky. It's such a good look. Lapia making himself a complete nuisance to Haiti. All around that attacking third. It's his finish that has the U.S. on top as the flag goes up. Another look at that assist from Gusky. It's such a good look. He looks off the entire Haitian defense. And Lapia managing to ghost in at that back post. Wasn't really making a back post run, just kind of hanging out in an area of space that he'd found. As good goal scorers so often find a way to do. But so much credit to Gusky for spotting him. Not letting the Haitian defense adjust before he delivered that ball. Another good ball down the left side for Torquato. Karate kick clearance then from the edge of the 18 by Stanley Olsong. Those balls out from the back though, from both Cups and Applewhite in this first half, especially toward that left side and toward the runs that Torquato's been making. Very good. This long one from Applewhite. Excellent touch by Lapia. And he stands up his cross for Berchimas, who couldn't reach it. Inside the final 90 seconds of the opening 45. Chinas did not keep that in play. Story of the first half, really, in terms of the scoreline. That chance that Haiti had when Lais broke in and maybe had a chance to shoot with his left and chose not to. And then just a few minutes later, the United States taking the lead. Those are the kind of sequences that can swing short tournament games like this. So far, it has swung it the United States' way. Outstanding control down off the chest by Artur, and he was able to keep it as well and bring teammates into the play. But Haiti hauled themselves level before halftime. Haven't had an attack in about 10 minutes. Joseph. Lais. U.S. committing 2 bodies to him anytime he gains the ball, and that's going to be Harmson's. Taken by Rizvanovic. We're into just 1 additional minute at the end of this first half. Another long one, and here's Klapia. Still a chance for the U.S. to do something more before halftime. Klapia with the step-overs. Still 1v1. Then with the left foot across for Buchimas. Still alive with Days. Dying seconds of the first half. Days to the end line. Did he get that in play? And it's volleyed along and on frame by Vanny. It didn't get much power on it. Oh, Bray gives it away. Referee hasn't blown for halftime yet. The U.S. go on, and with the left foot, it's a crucial block. It's still alive, and blocked through again, and Bray is sprawling down. He makes the save. There were big shouts for a penalty from the U.S. It's not given by the referee. It's still alive on the edge of the 18. Now it's cleared. Crazy sequence. Chaotic end to this opening half. Again, there is VAR in this tournament. They will review all of those challenges in the box. And there were a couple there in that sequence at least that had some questions around them. First, this from the goalkeeper. Does he get the ball? Does he get the man? Don't think he gets the ball. The question is, how much of Ruben Ramos did he get as well? And so Crystal Sobers in the VAR room, assisted by Trisley Basue, are checking this. And they have summoned referee Michael Vene to the monitor. And so the United States could have a spot kick just before halftime. It was such an ill-advised, immediate bowl out from Carlos Bray after he had a chance to just hold on to the ball and take this to halftime. Well, apparently it's this that's being reviewed for a handball against Stanley Volson. So it wasn't that challenge by Bray. It was this block initially by Volson, who is on a yellow as well. It's the hand, the arm, not down by his side. It is up, it appears. Now the question is, where does it actually hit him? From that previous angle, it was tough to tell whether it actually hits the arm or whether it hits the chest first. Yeah, I think that's the question here. Does it hit the chest, or does it actually hit the arm? This look, the first time we saw it, it looked like it clearly hit the arm, and I think that's what the VAR had seen as well. But then when you see this view, look at it one more time. Does this ball hit the arm or the chest? I mean, from that angle, it looks more like it comes off the chest rather than the arm, at least to me. That's what the referee is trying to determine as well. Yeah, that looks more like the chest, doesn't it? Doesn't look as though the ball ever quite reaches the arm itself. I don't think he's going to give this, but let's see. And now he's been called back to the monitor, I believe. And now he's going to review this challenge from the goalkeeper. So there are 2 possible penalty incidents. And he's being asked to look at both of them again. So clearly the initial one's been cleared. Now it's a matter of whether, well, 3 possible penalty incidents in the same sequence. So he's being asked to look at this one too. I have to say, I don't think he's going to give a penalty for any of these. Goalkeeper appeared to get some of the ball in the last look we saw, and the defender there, that's Tanis Markadons this time for Haiti. Looks like he gets the ball initially as well. I mean, he does take out the man after it, but he gets the ball first. Well, let's see, after all that, what Michael Vene has to say. After VAR review, no penalty. And I think it's the right call on all three of those. It was a crazy sequence, and Haiti nearly self-destructed before halftime, but it did turn out that hit the chest. It did turn out, I think, that Bray got something of that ball when it didn't initially look like he had. And it certainly appeared that Markedon's got the ball first as well. So what a first half we had. Tons going on, just the one goal in it in the end. Good humor throughout shown by referee Michael Bene. On a good result so far for the United States, but Haiti right in it, and they've had their chances as well. Clapia's tally in the 38th minute, the difference so far. With 45 gone, the opening match here in Group A for the United States and Haiti. It is the United States 1, Haiti 0.
Man, when did health get so ludicrous? Turns out trying it all doesn't always add up. Oh, Mark. Oh, no. Thankfully, I take one a day to make sure I'm getting key nutrients daily. One a day, the one for you.
At the Mizuho Americas Open, young women and girls are provided an opportunity to learn from financial industry experts. That's because Mizuho is committed.
Okay.
Ya. Suruh ngatus lah kowe.
Ya. Apa? Irong aku.
Ya gue pergi sih. Udah ramu. Uwe sejuta 200 gue tuh emas lah.
Oh, yolah.
Just the one goal in the first half, despite plenty of incident. The United States with 13 shots to 3 for Haiti, 6 on target as well. Credit Carlos Bray for helping Haiti hang in this match. 71% of the ball for the U.S. as well. But just a 1-0 lead at the break. We'll see if Haiti can find something in the second half, or can the U.S. further their lead, cruise to 3 points in their tournament opener. The CONCACAF Men's U20 Championship continues in just a bit.
And the atmosphere here is absolutely electrifying.
Esta alianza une a dos organizaciones ambiciosas y afines que comparten un compromiso con la excelencia, ya sea en los cielos o en la lucha.
I came to Saudi chasing a new challenge, but what I found here goes far beyond me. The luxury is everywhere. That brings serenity. I came for football, I stay for more.
Favorel, patrocinador oficial del Campeonato Sub-20 con Haití 2026.
Back to the second half here in Puebla, Mexico, between the United States and Haiti, with the U.S. carrying a 1-0 lead into the second half as the 38-minute opener from Dean Klapia of RB Leipzig has them in front. Not a ton to do for Kane Rizvanovic in goal for the U.S. in those first 45. He had one shot or one save to make. 3 shots in total for Haiti, just 1 on frame. The U.S. again out shooting Le Grenadiers 13-3 overall and had 71% of the ball. Haiti did have a couple moments of danger, most notably through Emerson Lais, who the U.S. started doubling up on that left wing as the first half went on. The question for Haiti will be, can they get any of their other attackers involved in this second half, especially the likes of Nikolai Pierre, their 6'3" center forward winger. The U.S. will want more of the same from Klapia, who is excellent. Besides scoring the goal, he has build-up moments. Josh Torquato also excellent, coming from that left side of midfield, bombing down that left wing. Dylan Vanny pretty involved on the left side as well. The second half back underway from Puebla. The CONCACAF Men's U20 Championship. The United States trying to close out a group stage debut win. But Haiti hoping to cause issues in the second half. After holding out for most of that first half as well, kept it at 0-0 for a long time. And you have to get out the group stage first. 12 teams in this tournament, 8 will qualify for the quarterfinals, since this is an early free kick for Haiti. But it's a much easier road to win your quarterfinal and qualify as one of those 4 teams punching their ticket to the U20 World Cup next year. The better you do in the group stage, the better you're seeded for that quarterfinal round. Getting to and winning a quarterfinal qualifies you for the next U20 World Cup. It also qualifies you for the Pan American Games in Lima next year. Teams also competing to qualify for the Olympics in 2028. Another free kick for Haiti early in this second half. Again, the U.S. already automatically qualified for the Olympics. That particular carrot for this tournament, not there for the U.S. They'll be there one way or the other. But there is a second CONCACAF spot available for the Olympics, and that's what everybody else is hoping to claim. Here come Haiti now, looking for an early equalizer in the second half, and it's a big chance for them! And it's saved by Rizvanovic. It fell to Clavins Exantus, who didn't get a lot of power behind it. It's a real let-off for the U.S. less than 2 minutes into the second half. That's how quickly games can change. Haiti have had 2 opportunities in this game so far to change the narrative. They haven't been able to take either one. Now the U.S. rampaging the other way. Decent positioning. This will be out for a corner, though. Tanis Marcadones claiming a moment ago. Got himself turned, Exantus, but didn't really make contact the way he wanted. Down into the ground, but not with a lot of power. Stop. The United States had 4 corners in the first half. This their first of the second. Dylan Vanny has taken them all so far. Lifts it, back post. They have runners there, and it went past both of them. It's a good delivery from Vanny. It was a good routine. Ruben Ramos, one of the players who had a chance at that at the back post. Now Bray with a long kick out. Out for a U.S. throw. He had a fairly chaotic first half, Carlos Bray. Had some good saves, 5 of them in total, to help Haiti stay in this before halftime. Also nearly gave away a penalty and set up that frantic final sequence in the first half of the U.S. Almost had a penalty on 3 different occasions. The VAR calling for a check of all 3 of them, but all 3 were cleared by Michael Vanné. It was very close for Haiti to conceding that killer second goal just on the stroke of halftime, and really came on the heels of Carlos Bray quickly bowling the ball out and turning it right back over in the dying seconds when he had a chance to just hold it into halftime. But still, his saves in the first half helping Haiti get to the room with just the 1-goal deficit, and they so nearly equalized right out of half. So things to think about for Gonzalo Segares, United States head coach. Chris Applewhite with that pass out for the U.S. and a neat flick from Torquato. And Ramos tries to return it for Torquato down the line. It took a long time to roll out a play, and Torquato throwing shoulders and exchanging words with Franco Celestin. Just 1 player on a yellow card from the first half. That's Stanley Volson for Haiti. Applewhite thought he was fouled there. Chris Applewhite from quite an athletic family. His father played college football at Grambling State. His sister Jaida plays college soccer at Howard. There's a couple of cousins who played in the NFL as well. Agent Moore, his most well-known cousin, who had a stint with the Tennessee Titans in 2022. Man down for Haiti. Play continues as the U.S. attacked on this left side. Here's Torquato, and then the underlap from Vanny, and Vanny. And this is going to be a free kick on the edge of the area for the U.S. Haiti angry that they had a man down behind the play the whole time, but the United States wasn't obligated to stop play, and they did not. We'll have a dangerous set piece coming out.
Yellow. You would attack them. You have to be really smart. No, come on, ref on a yellow. You have to be really smart about it, okay?
You heard Michael Van Eyck telling Stanley Volsan, you're on a yellow, you have to be really smart. That was Volsan who committed that foul. He goes in 2-footed as well. Haiti's asking for a VAR review. Middle of the park that whole time. I see almost everybody in blue making the rectangular motion. Now the stretcher being called for. That's Rami Fabulous, who's been down for Haiti this whole time. What happened off the ball? Well, he gets his foot stepped on. Haiti are claiming that's deliberate. It was Alexander Shaw who did catch him. Didn't appear to be looking at him when he did. So after all that, a United States free kick on this left side, which Vanny prepares to take. Interesting spot for a free kick. You could go for goal from here, although the angle is tight. You could also play it on the deck toward that near angle. What does Vanny decide to do? What kind of routine do the U.S. have cooked up for this kind of situation? Vanny whips it in low, and it didn't reach its target. Haiti throw.
Let's go.
Now Celestin. Haiti still just a moment away from throwing this result very much in doubt. In with the right foot it goes, and it comes through, and it came off the head of a Haitian attacker, and then off a defender as well, apparently. Pavins Exantus has been involved in both of their opportunities in this second half. Well, it was off the defender totally. It was off two different U.S. players. First Cups, and then Applewhite it appeared. First Haitian corner of this game, 55 minutes in. Whipped in with the left foot and thumped clear of that near post. Brandon Dazed away for the U.S. Artur takes the throw for Haiti, heaves it into the box. Second ball's going to fall on the edge of the 18. A return to Artur, who stabs it in first time. Goalkeeper comes way out, does not get there. Rizvanovic now hustles back into his goal mouth and gets away with that for now. And now hit from distance, and it's on frame, and Rizvanovic had to handle the short hop and makes his third save of the match. Haiti continue to hang around, though. venture a moment ago. Didn't result in the equalizer. Haiti trying the high press. The U.S. playing their way out well. Vanny. United States wanted to calm this down a bit. Wanting ultimately to find that second goal. Shot. And miscommunication between he and Berchimas. Berchimas wasn't making that run down the line that Shaw thought he would. It was a bright start in this game by Berchimas. Was really involved early. Had that early shot on target as well. Not as much from him since. Here go Haiti the other direction, and it's a good step and reach from Christopher Cups, and he saves the corner as well. Christopher Cups, one of the most highly regarded prospects on this roster for the U.S. Showing why in that sequence. Length of stride, length of reach. And then the presence of mind and the control to keep that from going across the end line. Artur with the throw again. Another deep one toward the near post. They win the first contact. Goalkeeper stayed on his line this time. And then wanting to volley on the edge of the box. The U.S. defender getting there first. But Haiti pressuring now in this second half. Some of their supporters in attendance raising the volume as well. So the U.S. free kick, and Haiti frustrated about that. So their head coach Raul Gonzalez react to the call. So a very positive first 13 and a half minutes to the second half for Haiti. Haven't been able to turn it into a goal yet, though. Target of that pass fell down. That was Celestin. That allows the U.S. to bring. Chimas got there first. Played it off Marcadon. United States throw. I wonder if Gonzalo Segares is thinking about some changes. Hasn't been the most dynamic start to the second half for his side. U.S. looking to calm some things down with some possession. That's a neat ball. Threaded through for Gusky, and then the loose ball takes a couple deflections and falls really. It's going to be given. It's going to be a red card. It'll be a penalty for the United States. And Haiti are down to 10. Stanley Volson, who was on a yellow anyway, that would have been a straight red one way or the other, will make the walk. The United States will have a spot kick to try to double their lead. And after Haiti had started the second half so well, it's the U.S. who will have a great opportunity to put this game mostly to bed after that goal-saving but red card-inducing handball. Vanny all alone. Yeah, no question. It's the right call from Michael Vene, and Volsan knew it. It'll be Ruben Ramos to step up and take this for the United States. Now up a man, up a goal. Ruben Ramos scores. Clear daylight under the lights in Puebla. 2-0 to the U.S. Perhaps hasn't had his best game, Ruben Ramos, but steps up in a key moment there and absolutely dispatches that penalty. Great take. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Even if he'd gone the right way, Carlos Bray, I don't think he's getting to that. Hard and low, into the corner. Perfect penalty. And the United States appear to be on their way now after some period of real doubt at the start of this second half. And all the old soccer cliches about moments changing matches. Very true in this one, and especially true right there. U.S. with one of their first meaningful attacks of the second half, all of a sudden created a clear-cut chance, which resulted in Volsan using his arm to prevent a goal, but being sent off, and then the U.S. converting the subsequent penalty. And for all of Haiti's promising play, they find themselves a man down and 2 goals down. And with goal differential, of course, being the primary tiebreaker in this tournament, they have to think about trying to manage this scoreline a bit if they can. The U.S., of course, want to take advantage of that man advantage over this last half hour or so and add to their goal differential for the rest of this group stage. Santos. Ooh, that's a bad head clash between he and Chris Applewhite. Neither player's fault, of course, both going for that ball. One of those that gives you a headache just watching it. The United States, with Exantos still waiting to be let back on. Here comes Vanny. Dribbling between a couple and laying it off for Torquato, who just overran it. Haiti so far not sitting back since going down a man. They're still trying to attack, still trying to get one back. I would figure to open things up for the U.S. in transition if they could possess the ball cleanly. But it's Haiti who win it back here, trying to run it past Applewhite. It was Franco Celestin. United States will make their first change of the match in just a moment. Chris Applewhite is on the deck for them as well. Haiti's going to make their first change as well. So with Applewhite down, the U.S. is getting ready to bring on Jaden Contreras for Dylan Vanny in just a moment. Haiti's going to make a triple change. Jean-Pierre Charles, Duvens Rasil, and Will Leconte are all about to come on for them. So here come those changes for Haiti.
Damas y caballeros, atención por favor. Sustitución para Haití. Ingresa.
Remy Fabulous, the first player, comes off for Haiti,
Jean-Pierre Charles.
along with Nikolai Pierre. U.S. defended him very well today.
Y sale con el número 8, Remy Fabulous. Entra con el número 12.
Clavins Exantus had a couple of chances at the start of this second half. That will be the end of his night as well.
Clavins Exantus. Entra con el número 20, Will Leconte. Y sale camiseta con el número 18.
U.S. is also going to bring on Braden Dunham for Chris Applewhite in just a moment. I don't think they were going to make that change until Applewhite went down. He had that head clash a moment ago as well, so perhaps Gonzalo Segares deciding not to take a chance with him. He'll be important for them the rest of the tournament. So Braden Dunham comes on, and Jaden Contreras on as expected for Dylan Vanny. Braden Dunham is the only player on this roster for the U.S. who's currently playing collegiately in the United States. Plays for Furman University.
Ingresa con el número 5, Brian Duke. Se retiró el juego camiseta con el número 40, Chris Applewhite. Ingresa con el número 7,
Jaden Contreras
Jaden Contreras.
actually played for Honduras' U19 side last year, as Berchimas after this had shielded off and picked up by Bray. You might remember Braden Dunham last year. He scored a 40-yard thunderbolt for Furman University in the NCAA quarterfinals to get them to the College Cup for the first time in their history. It was a goal that made highlight reels around the world. So he and Contreras on midway through this second half. U.S. attacking against 10. First moment for Contreras now. Gets himself to the end line. Contreras facing up again. Shaw. Gusky, and then Klapia, who's been more quiet in this first half. Now Haiti looked to break. They don't have numbers, of course, depth player, but they continue on nonetheless. Here's Celestin. Celestin on the left. Stuck with well and blocked. Contreras uses his body to shield that off. Does well. So again, Jaden Contreras actually played for Honduras' U19s last December before choosing the U.S. United States, Mexican, and Honduran eligibility. Contreras, an FC Dallas homegrown player, hoping to make an impact in this second half. Here's Berchimas taking the layoff and looking to return it. Now to the edge of the area, it's Klapia, wing it along, Contreras with a big chance, and then Berchimas just overran the rebound. He keeps it in play. Sends it up for Gusky, who couldn't take it down the way he wanted. Shouts for a foul from the U.S. Gusky stays down. Play continues with Berchimas. U.S. getting ready to bring on Javon Mussenden in just a moment. And now play is stopped with Gusky still down. Feel they should have had their third here. Contreras denied by a fingertip save from Bray, and then Berchimas sniffing for the rebound, just went for it with the wrong foot, I think, or was out of sync in the way he tried to extend for it. Pretty good stop from Carlos Bray, who's had a dozen of them tonight. Gusky limping as he heads off. And that's concerning for the U.S. Had that great assist on their opening goal. And we talked about how critical he's going to be for them in this tournament. At least they hope so. So they will hope that he can walk off whatever that was. Extending for that ball, and he did win. Ooh. Boy, there's a lot going on there with that right leg. And all of it makes you cringe, but hopefully none of it was as bad as you would fear when a leg gets extended in that position. Here's Contreras, really active since he came on, but can't keep that in play. He's looking to press. He's played off Ramos for a Haiti throw. Gusky has come off officially, replaced by Javon Mussenden. Both teams have made 3 changes. If they're available, 5. Javon Mussenden plays in the New England Revolution Academy. Now with the Haiti player down, they get ready to make their 4th change of the evening. That was Will LeConte, who just came on a few minutes ago. I think he gets a stray elbow to the face. That's Michaelo Jean-Jules, who's getting ready to come on for them. Sean Bruin is the player coming off.
Damas y caballeros, atención por favor. Sustitución para Haití. Ingresa con el número 15, Michaelo Jean-Jules. Sale con camiseta 17, Sean Bruin.
So LeConte still on the ground for Haiti, receiving treatment with 15 minutes to go in this men's U20 championship Group A opener for these two sides, and LeConte requiring the stretcher. LeConte, a second-half substitute. They have one more change remaining, Haiti. That's not where they would have wanted to use it. Raul Gonzalez's hand may be forced, though. Ball back in play. Haiti, for now, will defend with 9. U.S. will look to capitalize on that right away. Here comes Torquato. It'll reach Berchimas. Berchimas with the left. Took a deflection. Has to be dealt with by Haiti, and it's scrambled out of play for a throw.
Damas y caballeros, su atención por favor. Sustitución para Haití.
They are going to have to replace Will LeConte, Haiti, and they will do so with Kervins Romulus. So LeConte was just on about 5 or 10 minutes ago, and he has to go out. So that's all 5 changes for Haiti as they play with 10 and they trail by 2. Torquato showing his elusiveness on that left side again. Lapija in the first half. Ramos in this second half from the penalty spot. Here's Klapija. And the chipping back heel, and it just ran away from Ramos. He couldn't quite take it under control first time. Would have been a spectacular goal for the U.S. Klapija showing his creativity again. United States starting to wear Haiti down a bit, you feel. They had 71% of the ball in the first half. Haiti had such a good spell in the first 15 minutes of this second half. Had a couple chances to grab that equalizing goal, but couldn't do it. Could not apply the finish. And then the U.S. winning that penalty and the red card, scoring the penalty, now looking for their third, which they'll go after with Torquato, but he couldn't quite keep it from crossing the end line. Goal kick. That's Franco Celestin. They are out of substitution, so they would have an issue if Celestin couldn't continue. Well, that was where Will LeConte picked up the injury that forced him out of the game a few minutes ago. Your eyes were drawn to the stray elbow he seemed to catch in the face, but it looked on that replay like something happened to his left leg or ankle, perhaps. Game getting a little sloppy in these late stages as we head for the final 2 minutes. This will be a free kick for Haiti. Celestin went steaming into that challenge, but so did the substitute Javon Mussenden for the U.S. Free kick taken, and there could have been something on there for making love Jean-Jules if he could have taken that first time. U.S. got caught out there from that free kick. Jean made a good run. Just couldn't accept it cleanly. Able to beat one man, running away and winning a free kick. Good take on from Nimfasha Berchimas. He's floated in and out of this game. The United States will need moments like that from him over the rest of this tournament if they have a chance to reclaim their title. For them, along with one of their goal scorers tonight, Dean Klapia, whose 38th minute opener sent the United States on their way. He was outstanding in the first half. Klapia had some good moments in the second half as well. Another player that will be very critical for them to find the goals they'll need. This free kick floated in. It was a good chance. Two players in the vicinity, and they might have slightly interfered with each other. It was Braden Dunham who had just come on a little while ago, who I think he had the clearest path to it. Haiti trying to pull one back as they attack with 10. Here the U.S. coaching staff shout no foul. Haiti nonetheless wanted a foul on the edge of the box there, but they don't get one. The U.S. looks to hit them on the counter now. Content to keep possession with this late two-goal advantage. One down the line for Berchimas. Run out for a goal kick. Two subs the U.S. just made. Santi Morales, son of Real Salt Lake legends, 2009 MLS Cup winner Javier Morales. Inter Miami Academy graduate who has reached the first team and gotten a handful of minutes with them. This will be a free kick for Haiti. Santi Morales' highest profile moment with Inter Miami came in a preseason friendly against Club America earlier this year when he scored in a penalty shootout following a 2-2 draw. It's a great courage and maturity, even though it was a friendly. Here Haiti though, and this is a wild effort that balloons over and out from Kervins Romulus. This was the first goal for the United States. Klapia in the 38th minute off that wonderful reverse pass from Colin Gusky. And then the second goal in the 62nd minute from the penalty spot, drilled into the corner by Ruben Ramos. That followed the handball on the line by Stanley Volson that led to his straight red card. United States free kick now as we approach the final 5. So a goal in either half of the United States. Now they look for a third, and that's stooped out into touch. Tanis Markadon. United States will play El Salvador next on the 28th. And they'll close out group play against Cuba on the 31st. Cuba defeating El Salvador 3-0 earlier today. This will be another United States free kick, and it's going to be a booking. Jean-Peter Charles. So the referee pointing 1, 2, 3 for persistent fouling. Just a casual elbow in the back. As it stands, if the U.S. don't score another goal, Cuba would be top of the group after one round because of their 3-goal win over El Salvador earlier today. The U.S. will try to rectify that as they attack down this right side, and the ball into the middle for Berchimas, and that was blocked. Otherwise, it looked like the goal was on its way. Sends it back. Contreras stepping around the defender, going down. Penalty for the United States. The high press pays off, and the U.S. will have another spot kick and another great chance to score their third. Contreras robbing Alcime Artur and then being fouled by Tanis Markadon. Yeah, he does clip his foot, it appears. Right there. Clear contact, clear penalty. Markadon didn't appear to get the ball either. Looks like Santi Morales has the ball under his arm to take this as long as it's cleared by VAR. And it has been. Clever and cool penalty he took against Club America in a friendly for Inter Miami earlier this year. Earned plaudits from Lionel Messi. And now he has a chance to score in the U20 championship for the United States. Santi Morales, the hop skip, and he scores. The same move he pulled against Club America earlier this year, and it works again, this time for the United States. And it's headed for a result that will work for them on their opening night at the U20 Championship. 3 goals and 3 points on the way for the Stars and Stripes. Well, he grew up in a professional environment with his father playing so many games for Real Salt Lake, and in fact now coaching him at Inter Miami. And that's the kind of coolness under pressure that he learned. Goalkeeper went the right way. Carlos Bray close to getting there, but it was placed well into the corner. This will be a free kick for Haiti as we're into second half stoppage time, of which there will be 5 minutes. Still plenty of time for the United States to possibly add a fourth. Berchimas, clever touch, takes it around a couple. Morales lays it off for Contreras. Contreras back to the top of the area, hit with the right by Shaw. It was blocked. Quite a cultured header then from Brandon Days to keep that in play, and now a U.S. free kick just inside that touchline. U.S. have come close from a few set pieces tonight. Play this one short for Morales, who clips it back up. Berchimas going to pull out the tricks again. Haiti get a free kick at the end of that. Quite a cameo for Santi Morales already. Those of us who are old enough to remember that 2009 MLS Cup final, when his father Javier Morales helped Real Salt Lake upset LA Galaxy with David Beckham and Landon Donovan and company. Real Salt Lake came back to level that game in the second half, eventually won it on penalties. Now Morales' son, hoping to shine for the United States this tournament, continue to earn more first-team minutes with Inter Miami. Which is certainly far easier said than done with that. It's been a good cameo from Jaden Contreras as well. This is Javon Mussenden, who was the New England Revolution Academy Player of the Year a year ago. Into the final 2 minutes of stoppage time. Torquato. CONCACAF has implemented, just in the last handful of days, some of those FIFA directives we saw debut at the World Cup, including that 5-second count on throw-ins. You saw a couple U.S. players waiting to pick that ball up until they were ready to take that throw. Now Torquato receiving and advancing and trying to poke one through. And Colton Swan available, but here's another look at the penalty from Morales a moment ago. It's a good stretch by Carlos Bray, actually, the Haitian goalkeeper, who's had...
Haití 0, terminado. Termina.